Hi ladies, just want to make a quick video just to give you the correct information on how to fill out your order guide in the ordering room. I want to make sure you guys aren't losing any money. Okay, so first thing you want to notice is you want to make sure that they have filled out this entire section, okay? They should have done this at the beginning of the party, but if they didn't, make sure they do it now. It's going to give you their information for future calls, or if you want to book a party with them. You're going to have their information, so you want that. Another thing, make sure you have a Canadian order form, okay? If you do not, contact head office right away and let them know that you have American order form and you need Canadian order forms. All right, so few things to notice. The quantity should match the total, obviously. So you'll notice that some customers will do math and just redo it, okay? I just want to make sure you guys aren't losing any money. So for example, like this right here, so say that this is 20% off, okay? And she already went ahead and took out the $4.40. So if I went through and added this up and then like did the subtotal and the tax on it, we'd be charging tax on the $17.60 instead of the $24, and you're losing money, okay? So when this happens, just scratch that out, okay? And write 20, oh, well, it's kind of really scratched out. Just write 24 in the quantity, just so you know. Or you can squeeze it in there, whatever you prefer. Just make sure that these two are the same, okay? All right, and the other thing you want to make sure is that they have selected a flavor or a scent. That's really important for when you're ordering and you're like, oh crap, I didn't get the scent that they wanted. Then you're kind of screwed and you have to call them or order all three. So just make sure that they have filled in what exactly they want. Okay, so let me just go through. Same thing with this, okay? So this was, say, this is a $5 off deal. Now she's gone ahead, stupid, won't focus. She's gone ahead and did the discount herself. Again, you're gonna lose that money on that sales tax, okay? So you'd be doing 20%, 12% of the 20 instead of 12% of 25 like you should be. So again, and she's got this opposite. So, oh no, sorry, she doesn't. So we're just gonna scratch in a 25. That's terrible, 25, but it's it's 25. Okay. So again, there we go. Quantity 1, awesome. And then this one, again, just make sure those two match up. And it's not your birthday. Again, there you go. Perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna go through and add up all of our totals. Okay, so we're adding up 24 plus 25 plus 24 plus 57. So I'm going to do that math real quick here. Okay, so I've added all that up and we get 130. So I'm going to put 130 as my subtotal, okay? So now we're just going back and making sure that everything has a flavor or a scent chosen out. So that's good. This one, oops, there you go again. I want to make sure that's filled out, okay? So that's all good. Now, for these discounts. Now, this one was, oh my gosh, where are we? This one was 20% off, okay? So I'm going to write my discount on the side. So 440 is 20% of 24, okay? So that's how we always base our discounts. Times this number by whatever you're giving the discount. So 24 times 20%. 440. So writing the discount on the side there. Full price is still there, okay? Because we need this price to do the tax. And then same with this. So she saved $5 here. So we're gonna write $5. And I like to write, or well, this one's kind of self-explanatory. But if I do percentage, I'll write the percentage here, just so the person knows like what's going on the order form, basically. Okay, so there you go. Just wrote the 20% there and the $5 discount there. So delivery is always 10% of the order if it's $50 or less. Okay? If it's more than $50, it's standard $7. If higher than $50. Okay? So for this order, obviously it's going to be $7. All right, so now for the sales tax. Sales tax is always 12% of these two. So of the subtotal and the delivery combined times, sorry. So the subtotal and delivery times your 12% gives you your sales tax. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay guys, to get this number, I just took 137 times 12% gives me the 1644, okay? Because I added those two together for the 137 times 12%. There's your sales tax. Okay, so now the host credit is where you put any discounts or, any discounts. So always I put my discounts on the side like that, so it makes it super easy for myself. I just have to go along and add them all up, okay? So this is $5 plus $4.40. So we've got $9.40. Okay, super explanatory, guys. Just take the subtotal, okay, plus the delivery, plus the sales tax, which is the $16.44. So everything that's circled here, 130 plus 7 plus 16.44 minus 9.40 gives you your total. Okay guys, so I just added up 130 plus 7 plus 16.44 minus 9.40 to give me my total. All right, so that's how that's done. Now I always write down how they paid. So say this one with MasterCard, I'm gonna circle MasterCard. Don't need to write down any of the information because that's all in my square. And under notes here, I will write down how I'm gonna figure out the hostess credit. So we would take the subtotal minus the discounts equals hostess credit. So for this one, I'm taking 130 minus 9.40, and that's going to give me my host credit. Okay, so 120.60 is the total there. Now we're going to take this number and times it by 10% to give the hostess credit. Okay, guys, so now the host gets $12.06 off of this order. Always use a calculator, especially because we do these parties at night. I find my brain's a little dead by the end of the evening. So it's really important to make sure you're not making any mistakes. And as long as you're following this, you shouldn't be. And yeah, that's as simple as it is. So just make sure you're following the way it's laid out and you won't make any mistakes. Okay, guys, good luck at your parties.